Tape is rolling. Liz, you're going to play some music for us today. That would be great. Alright, here we go, boys and girls. Quiet on the set. Click. First biff.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. Today is Tuesday, September 26, 2017, here inside Shroud of the Avatar. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a great day out there.
Tired?
Yeah. What's the story, man?
Couldn't sleep last night. Was up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Couldn't sleep at all last night.
Yeah, and then woke up early this morning. Went back to sleep. Woke up again, went back to sleep.
It seems to be a habit today, and why doesn't my name tag show up today? I don't know what the story is with that. I got names on, and my name's not showing up.
Well, that's one of your options. I mean, I have that option disabled intentionally.
Yeah. I sit on a lot, and I don't play with things.
I know you play with things. I have seen you play with things. How else do we get the technical difficulty?
You haven't seen me play with things. Pictures or it didn't happen.
Screenshot or it
didn't happen. That's right.
Yeah.
But got some great news for everybody out there. Of course, SodaCon Austin's finalized schedule has been posted. And if you want to see a listing of events and what developers are going to be attending and doing panels, you can go out to the website and check that out. We'll drop a link in here in just a moment. And we got some hot news from Star Long out there on the wire. Who's that?
Wait, did Star message you or something? Because what is this hot news?
Oh, didn't I not link that in here this morning? I could have sworn I did.
Oh. The Dev Asset Program?
The Dev Asset Program, take 2. That is right.
I thought that was already announced like a month ago or 2 months ago.
It was, and like I said, Starlong's got an update for us. Hello.
Okay, yeah. I just clicked the link to see what it was.
It's like, old link, man. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, you gotta go to the second page.
This is from July, man.
The hell you talking about, Laz? Yeah, it's just
like
a quick little blurb.
New update from something from July where Star has made an update to the Dev Asset. So if you are a Dev Plus member and you tinker around with Unity and you would like some of the Unity assets that you are allowed to do anything and everything you want with. Star has made the announcement that they have updated the animations asset pack with the latest animations, thanks to Chris and Matt. Yes. So, yep, that came out this morning.
Yes.
The finest news. Yeah.
Nice update for the Dev Plus folks out there, especially anybody who is playing around with stuff like that. And I know there are a few people out there dinking around.
Just a few people dinking around.
And List is leaking dev secrets to us. Okay. So I'm hearing in chat here.
Well, so you can wave to people if they are stealthed in a PvP zone, or /point to them
While they're hidden, yes.
Yeah.
Intent, spoiler, bug.
Spoiler, bug.
Bug.
Known issue, being fixed.
Yeah, speaking of known issues, we're just 2 days out from release 46 here. And again, quite a few interesting things coming in. I haven't had much chance to get in and play this past week. Hopefully I'll get in some time the next day or two to see some of the cool features before they hit the live server coming up here on Thursday.
Hey, well, my bug was acknowledged by Lum.
Yes.
Yay!
So you want to tell everybody what you were stuck on?
So I was stuck at the very end of the Path of Love, inside of Spite, or inside of Malice, I should say, where you were talking to Sequana and Samuel. I even provided a screenshot, but that's QA screenshot, so I don't know if I should show it.
Nah, I can't show that here.
Yeah. And then Lum comes in and says, that shouldn't be in game
That's
anymore.
not supposed to be like that.
Looks like an old version of his dialogue still in. Thanks for catching this. It's like, yes, it's a bug. Bug.
Thor,
Jack.
you going to SodaCon? SodaCon. Yes, we're about 2 weeks out. I know people are getting antsy. People are really looking forward to this, as am I. But yes, I will see you all there. 30-second delay, I know. But meanwhile, moving right along, we've got our usual news from Shroud the Avatar here.
Yep. Stand-Up Corner was published yesterday. Don't forget Stand-Up Corners, where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Something random gets written down, eventually gets posted to the interwebs, and we get to interpret it for you.
That's right.
So,
We interpret
Bob.
the news, so you don't have to.
That's right. Bob the Builder.
Death Bunny Bob.
Working on bugs
Bug.
and Golden Palisade walls.
Golden Palisades.
Yeah. Because you've got way too much wealth and you don't know what to do.
Gotta need those Golden Palisades.
Palisade. That's right. And don't forget that gold is one of the softest metals, so just go up there and bite it and it will fall apart. And boom, you have broken into the Palisade. I don't think they thought of that very well.
No.
No.
But I'm sure it'll be as impenetrable as anything else.
It'll be as impenetrable as my heart. Damon working on
Damn.
bugs
Okay. Bug.
and Sequana polish and golden fireworks.
Hey, Is that a pussy alert?
No. This is me trying to work on my green screen by moving the lamp around.
Oh. Yeah, I can see you on screen. You're better than you were earlier this morning.
Hey, like I said, it's overcast outside. It's been sprinkling, and all the lights are on.
Yeah, you can tell we got the sun shining over here. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. No
Great
sun.
living
No
in
sun.
Florida.
Yeah, Fletcher.
Fletch.
Working on the bugs.
Bug.
The ugly fist. Working on bugs.
Bug.
Gix Vargach. Working on bugs.
Bug.
And polishing his animation.
And polish.
Justin wants everybody to know that, can you hear my eye rolling? Your impenetrable heart.
I heard that over here. I don't know about you.
The real question is, where's she at? Because she's at home.
Yes, again, day 2 of her endless saga.
Yes, I love the fact that she said, my eye, not my eyes, my eye.
Yes, because it's only one eye.
Right now.
Hey, now.
It's all good.
Don't make her come in here and yell at you.
She's going to pull out the evil eye. Then, Reed working on bone chimes and bugs.
Bug.
And then, over in design, Beezus.
The bees.
Working on agriculture and recipes and loot.
Loot. Come on, out with it. What did she say?
Nothing. She says she's outside my window.
Oh, okay.
Nope, don't see her.
Yeah.
Then, Seawolf working on bugs.
Seawolf. Bug.
And the Black Blade Foothills. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Damien. Working on High Vale outskirt bugs.
Bug.
And farms. Whereas Dan the Man.
Brennan.
Updating those player-owned towns. Then, let's see. Yeah, you gotta love the pots. Ooh. Thor, if that's happening. Sorry.
What's that?
Well, his Twitch keeps on skipping and then tossing him ads. That might be a connection issue to the Twitch ingest servers. So
yeah, it could be. Where are you watching?
Yeah, you watching NBNN or are you watching mine?
Yeah, watch the NBNN stream. A lot more stable.
Not even. Watch my stream. More stable. Less congestion.
No, it's a crapshoot on Twitch some days. We know that.
Yeah,
it's
Sanyo
a crapshoot.
Did I do Sanyo already? With the bugs?
I don't think so. Bug.
And player documentation. And don't forget the NBNN drinking game is take a shot anytime Vlad says.
That's right. If you want to play
bugs.
the NBNN drinking game, every time I say the word bug, you take a shot or a sip.
And if you need to go catch up, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nine shots that you're behind already.
And if you're really die hard, you can listen at 6 and midnight and play the game over and over.
And over and over and over again. Whereas Lum the Mad. Working on bugs.
Bug. He'll be making an appearance at SodaCon.
Oh, yes. Sorcerer Steve.
He'll be making an appearance.
Working on bugs.
Bug.
North Quell Way. Whereas the Energy Vortex List Rostov playing music for us today.
That's right.
And working on bugs.
Bug.
And North Midmere Way.
He'll be making an appearance.
Well, he heard there was free alcohol, so he's showing up.
Well, yeah, he had a little bit of a complaint. He wanted to be scheduled for his panels at 10 p.m., not 10 a.m. But
well, he wanted to make sure that he was awake.
yeah, he wanted to make sure he was wide awake in order to be able to do the panel. Unfortunately, that wasn't possible.
We'll just turn the lights out inside the conference room and
just
tell
turn
them
them
it's 10
down
p.m.
like they're used to working in the developers' offices with no lights on. Yeah, make them feel it right at home.
Yeah.
Hey, you can wear sunglasses. That works.
and we'll tell him it's really 10 p.m.
Oh, shh. He didn't hear there was free alcohol, so hush.
Oh, yeah.
There is no alcohol.
There will be free alcohol.
Yes, there will be alcohol there. Please drink responsibly while you're at SodaCon.
And I will be sober.
Yes.
Over in tech, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
Working on bugs.
Bug. Little Bobby Thompson will be there too.
Yeah. Eric. Working on bugs.
Bug.
JY.
JY.
He's got some cabana going on. And localization.
The cabana, huh?
Yeah.
We need some cabana. Need to figure out how to translate and understand cabana is what I really need to do. But
well, it's kind of complicated.
Well, again, that's what I said. I need to learn.
It's just a little data, man. What are you going to do with that data?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. But we'll talk about that once we finish here.
Okay. Wizard Smoke. Working on agriculture and bugs.
Bug.
The Deathbringer one and only. He's doing some performance. And bugs.
Bug.
Over in Useless Overhead, we have Andrea working on forums and sanity testing.
Oi.
The Dippy Bird working on
bird. Working on a lot of it.
7 bugs.
Bug.
Does that mean 7 shots?
I don't know.
Or should you say bug 7 times for all 7 bugs that he's working on?
Bug, 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 bug.
Are you using your fingers for that?
I did.
Okay.
Including the one I said to begin with, so.
Okay. In Leeds meeting. Gorn working on the general business in his red Speedo.
Working on that business.
Barrick working on the sales and store preparation and weekend review and SodaCon planning.
That's right. Thank you, Barrick, for all the help you've been giving us. Much appreciated.
Hutch working on the prison basements and tree bugs.
Bug. Damn, trees got bugs already, man? What's going on down there?
The Reaper is not cooperating.
I tell you.
It's because he doesn't want you to fear it.
They didn't plant it firmly. Got bugs in the fruits.
Yeah, my green screen's all kind of screwed up.
Yeah, you're looking all right. Not too bad.
Well, it's inside of OBS on my stream that it doesn't want to cooperate. The Attenwood working on the sanity testing and regression tests and sales sequel. Lord British returning from the UO 20th and
anniversary Ultima
Jira
Online.
entry in playtesting. Chaos working on the database and client offer bundles and seed invest rewards and bugs.
Bug.
And Jira tracking. Serafina not doing the customer service, but she was regression testing.
No customer service.
Nope. The Dark Star also at the UO 20th and release 46 Jira triage and Q4 schedule and release 46 post and marketing. Yep. And that's what our devs said they were working on yesterday. But that brings up something that we never finished talking about before.
Well, the Dippy Bird had a little bit of an update too,
Well, yeah, I'm aware of that. That's what I said before the show. It looks like we're going to be having an NFG again.
Yes, absolutely. We want to discuss that, or we want to wait?
Oh, absolutely.
And spring it on everybody.
No. Because yesterday, the Dippy Bird decided to update his blog, and he said, "Bam! Time to get work done."
Bam!
At 4:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Friday and over the weekend, he did a bunch of stuff, including setting up a new box for an artist. New box for an artist? Is that going to be a nude artist? New artist, possibly?
An artist.
Or is it just going to be the fact that someone's box crapped out and someone's getting a new machine?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm going to guess it's a new artist coming in on.
Don't know. And reconfiguring the servers, the storage server to use storage spaces and data deduplication. And fun. And yesterday was all about changes and leads meetings. The big one, there are 4 damage avoidance skills: Dig In, Fortified Defense, Glancing Blow, and Shield of Ice. And for release 46, 2 of those can be active at a time. Casting a third will override the oldest. Healing Burst and Purify Burst will now correctly show their range. And Healing Blast now has power words. And Inner Strength can now be used on the overworld. Yay, you can finally, if you're 3 pounds overweight, you can now cast a strength spell and actually not be overweight anymore.
On the overworld. That's nice.
Yeah.
If you use the overworld.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you don't have that extensive friends list that you can't teleport to. Yep. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's a little better. I just increased the strength of my green screen a little bit. So no update for... Oh, wait, and page 5. Page 5. There's another update for today.
For today. Ooh.
Yeah,
okay.
page 5 for the Dippy Birds work blog, where today he is working, getting stuff done with evasion added to the list of damage avoidance skills, and he missed it because he did a search for the token that represents damage avoidance in the source files, and evasion hadn't been touched in a long time, and it was in the old serialization format and didn't register in his search. And Torpor...
What?
Because Torpor... Not Torpor. Not Torpor. Torpor. Yeah. Torport, because he added the T, did show up, but it only grants a bonus while in the early parts of the skill, so he did not add it, as it is not really a defensive skill. But Torpor is your healing spell in the Earth Tree, I believe. Is that right? Torpor's in the Earth Tree?
Couldn't tell you. Not an Earth Mage. Could not tell you.
Right. Torpor's at the bottom of the Earth Tree.
So I'm a fire, death type of guy. Death and destruction.
Yeah. See, if you were a fire and an ice kind of guy, you'd be like wearing like a loincloth.
Some cheap 70s clothes.
I watched that recently too. It was on Amazon Prime. And then after that, he increased the focus burn for chaotic feedback from 1 to 2, and his other possible change for the near necessity of this skill is to leave it at 1 focus burn and then make it increase focus cost more. I don't understand that. And Spellbinder stance, this is a tricky one, as it is already fairly powerful, but not being able to move and being made a huge target with weakened defenses is a massive downsides, and still feels that it needs a little more juice. To reward that standstill aspect, the spell will grant a spell critical bonus of 1% for every 5 seconds the caster stays in the stance.
Good luck
Man.
with that.
That means that my Spellbinder stance should be huge.
Huge. It's gonna be
Yeah.
huge.
Yep.
Yeah, it'd be huge if you're sitting there fighting that giant
On the lot?
alligator on the lot. That's right.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah. And Sorbeck did make an appearance earlier, and he was summarily dismissed by
One of
list.
the guys.
Yeah.
Do we have any battles going on out in the streets here right now? No.
I think it's relatively quiet today.
It is. It is quiet out there in the streets today. Quiet on the set today. And of course,
I know.
usually happens right around this time, right before release. We know that.
Oh, it's the cycle of, okay, I'm going to take a little break and come back with the new content. But we do have updates to the new content. You ready to go back to that?
To what?
The notes. Release 46 notes.
Yeah, we don't need no stinking notes.
We still have to cover 20 minutes of stuff. I mean, what soapbox do you want to get on?
Oh, well, I actually did have one in Squirrel. We were talking about something in the stand-up there.
Squirrel?
Squirrel.
You really wanted to go over North Midmere Way and the fact that the dev working on it is really not doing a good job.
No, that wasn't it.
It's not living up to your standards as of yet.
That wasn't it. What was it? I said they would talk about it in a minute, and of course, right out the window, and what I wanted to talk about on that. Yeah, maybe they'll come back to us.
I don't know, Cabana, maybe?
Oh, yes, that was it, actually. Cabana is, everybody, if you don't know, Hugh Murray is got a site out there called Soda Stats. I believe it's, I don't know if I have the address here. Let me see if I got that real quick.
It was off of like emurray.net/sodastats or something like that.
It's sodastats.umurray.com, and it's coming up with an error now, which is really interesting. And if I go to Murray, okay, well, never mind. I'm not going to share that. He's down at the moment. But he's got a site up there that's got all these stats, and he's pulling all that information from the public API that they've got open.
You know what's really funny is Murray looks like he stole my code for my website. It's been like that forever.
Yeah, I don't know, but anyway, a lot of information to be gleaned through that. Yes.
Hold on, I've got to take a screenshot of this. Actually, okay, so this is what my personal website has said for about 10 years.
Where am I looking for this? In the green room?
In Discord. Yeah, in Discord.
Nothing to see here. Move along. Yeah, okay.
And Murray now says, nothing to see here. Please move along.
Oh, no. I got a total error when I went to Soda Stats. Let me try and... let's just try to go to Murray and see if this comes up. Yeah, so you tell me what you guys get when you see this website real quick. Let's make sure. But I get a fatal error, is what I'm saying. But anyway, back to the point at hand. A lot of information to be gleaned there, but as of yet, I haven't found any way to really make the information useful. While we're talking about getting all sorts of interesting indexes and listings of vendors and what they have, makes me wonder.
Don't have that yet. I mean, the best thing to do is to look at it, and you can tell which zones are providing the most XP, and that just tells you where to go hunt and what's going to be nerfed in the near future.
Well, again, I can't say with any agreement on that. It tells you where to go hunt because, again, one of those things, and you know the answer, is, hey, where's the best place to gain experience? Hey, where's the best place to mine? And my answer is always a standard answer. If there was a best place, everybody would be there, wouldn't they? There is no one best place for anything, unless you're that Uber 1%er who can go do anything anywhere. See, I can't go out and just go solo dragons. I just can't go out down into the silver mines by myself.
You know what my best XP is?
What's that? Sitting on the lot making pulp?
And teleports and recall scrolls. That and doing the actual quest lines, because don't forget you've got that bonus 100,000 XP upon completion,
Yeah,
and you do end up with a little cloak.
I blew through that XP from the first one trying to do the second one. I blew through the XP from the second one trying to do the third one. Yeah, I blew through the XP from the third one trying to do the finale.
Finish it?
And by the time I was finished with the finale, I had less than I started with to begin with. So it's not good.
Hey. I think I'm down to 76k adventure XP right now.
Actually, I don't think I'm doing too bad. Crafting at 192k and.
Wait! Your crafting is at a. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm at 1.183 for. Yes,
I got 110 crafting.
Yeah.
But of course, I've got crap tons of crafting skills. But anyway, Cabana is supposed to allow us to be able to go in there and mine all this information, and
it's whatever they make public, and they haven't made the vendor data public yet.
I understand that, and again, even in doing so, mining that data again is not very easy, and I've got to question if you're going to put the information out there, you should have a way where the general masses should be able to interpret and read that, and not just the people who can code or read what's going on with that and pull that data.
So what would you rather have them do? Work on the public API or finish the game? Work. Oh, okay. I just had to make sure. Okay, thank you.
But
let's
again, now my point being
finish the game
here,
first.
Right, but my point being here, if only certain people can read or mine that data, that gives folks a distinct advantage of finding where things are, for sale in the world, and giving them a leg up. Now, I'll compare it to the opening of the QA and all that, and giving everybody a fair shot. If you're going to put that information out there, you got to make it easier for everybody to glean. Otherwise, you're giving people an unfair advantage.
I don't think it's really giving anybody an unfair advantage.
So if I know how to read where to find all the materials I need for recall scrolls at half the price, and you can't find that out, I've got an unfair advantage.
That information is not available to anyone currently.
Well, what I'm saying is if that information becomes available for player vendors, and I can find out where to buy my reagents cheaper than you because I can read that.
That's a hypothetical that is going to be...
How is that a hypothetical? We just covered
a long
the fact
time
that we know that they're going to release that information eventually.
They've talked about it, but we don't know if they'll actually do it.
Well, again, my point being is if you're going to put all the information out there, they should make it easier to access by everybody, not just a handful of people.
So what you're saying is they should build the entire interface for everybody and put it on their website, so that way they are the ones in control of it, instead of a third party that may or may not release it to the public? or make it very guild specific?
That would be great. We know many video games out there have all sorts of stats counters and all that stuff on their website to draw traffic to their websites. I mean, it would only make sense.
You could go all the way back to UO with the fact that you used to be able to do a character search and see what everybody was wearing.
Absolutely. And again, but that was available to everybody and anybody, not a few elite people who could, install and figure out how to run all this and mine that data. I mean, Yumari's doing a great job and he's trying to make it so people can see it, but even I go out and look at it and I'm going, geez, there's some overwhelming stuff in here.
Yep.
Yeah, but anyway. What was this all about? We got plenty of time. I don't get it.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea
Are you really in a rush to read the proposed release notes? We can do that,
No. I'm in no rush whatsoever.
Oh, okay. But apparently you have no comments on this, no thoughts on this. You can
I mean, it's one, even if it was up on the Portalarium website or Shroud of the Avatar website, not everybody is going to use it. And they have said, hey, you know what? We have released this to the data to everyone. There are some posts on the forums that are kind of a step-by-step guide on how to actually
pin through them. Not so easy. Even the guys who are versed in it are having hard times.
Well, it's a lot of playing.
Well, again, releasing the data is one thing. Being able to access it is another, and that's just something I thought we'd discuss. Apparently, you have no thoughts about this, so I'll just derail the train and we'll go off someplace else.
Okay. See, I think of it as a non-issue at this point. Eventually, if they actually do publish...
that's the problem. Everybody goes, I ain't got to worry about that till later. And then later comes and the decision gets made because nobody talked about it, and everybody goes, well, what the fuck, man? Nobody asked about... Well, see, that's because you thought you had plenty of time to talk about it. If you don't talk about it and get it into the public's...
Okay, so... 2 years ago at the BMC convention, there was that request by a few people about all that vendor information. That's when the Star is like, oh yeah, I think we can do that. 2 years later, it still hasn't done it, hasn't released that information. And when they came out with the public stats API, it was, okay, this scene is producing this much gold. This is where blah, 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 blah. This is how many monsters are being killed. And it wasn't the vendor stuff. Until they actually get to releasing that, which they may never do, because they may realize that could actually cripple the player economy and the regional aspect of it.
One of the things I'm looking at as well.
But we know that they actually take that into consideration whenever they're making some of these decisions. And that's one where it's like, you know what? We already have people out there like Caballero who's going through and making videos of what's on vendor merchants and putting those out on his YouTube channel. It's like people are already going through and trying to do something very similar.
And I love what Caballero does there, but right now, he came to one of my towns, and I gotta admit, first off, the town's not finished by no means. So coming in to tell you what's in the town right now really doesn't do anybody any good, because half the town's not complete. There's no residents. So what's the sense right now to be doing that unless he plans to come back and revisit it every year as the towns change?
No. He's actually going through and revisiting them like monthly almost. And there's some of those.
There's 300 plus towns. He'd have to hit every one once a day and video it.
He's doing stuff.
He's not doing that many. I mean,
no, he's not doing that many. But at the same time, it's like he's revisited a few of the towns already.
I have not noticed that, and I do usually watch them when he releases them. But anyway, that all aside,
So then it's like, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Never
Hey.
mind. I
Hey.
thought I had a topic that was going to be of interest to everybody, but apparently nobody gives a crap. So.
Well, it's like no one in Discord's chiming in.
Yeah, well, that's nothing new. Everybody's interested to see what we're going to say next to find out whether it's worth chiming in or not. But all right, so apparently there's not much interest in that topic. I'm the only one interested in it. Thanks, Skeggy.
Skeggy, you're free to say things.
Well, they all know that.
Yeah.
If you got something to say, please chime on in. Let us know.
Yeah. Wait, did the bot break again?
Bot
Shit.
broke an hour ago, man. It broke 5 minutes after the intro.
God
That's
damn
why
it.
you didn't hear no Dippy Bird and you didn't hear no bubbling for wizard smoke. All you heard was doom.
Hey, you know what? No one. I don't know why the bot's breaking today.
Yeah, well, not worth busting your chops in the middle of the show for. If it's not working, it's not working.
Normally, you bust my chops.
So, yeah, just get an intro in. If I ain't got anything but the intro, that's all I want. The intro. Yeah. Makes life easy. All right. Anyway, so enough of that topic. Moving right along.
You
have
sure
any
about that?
Other hot topics we want to discuss? There it is.
With a proper PB penis. 2-year plan.
All right. Should I go back and do all the sound effects we missed now? Hold on. We got to catch up here.
Laz is trying to get back into the queue. Yeah.
That's not me. I'm not doing any of that.
Yeah. Lies.
Lies. All lies.
Come on! Quit stalling!
Okay, so we did have that request earlier for the release 46 notes. So let's get to that for briefly.
2 minutes.
For 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes, man, 4
All right.
minutes.
All right. I'll give you the
4
whole
minutes.
4 minutes.
So, Fire in Soul Town is, I think, where we left off. Abigail's no longer teaching the backflip because you know what? She lost her husband, and now it's no longer appropriate for her to teach you how to backflip. Trying to tie some character or NPC's emotional state to emote state. I kind of like that. And if you do want to learn how to do the backflip, you need to go to Desolus and go find Tobin Tedbear. Bloodblade has received some polish. That does not include player housing at this point. The stealing system, we do know, has had a massive revamp, and you can actually be called, the guards called on you the first time you steal something.
I like this one. This is going to get...
And the number of times that you are caught stealing is recorded by the town magistrate, so they can determine these escalating fines. And since it's recorded per town, it feels a bit more immersive to try and escape your reputation. These changes should both lower the penalties for those who accidentally steal while also closing the loopholes for those who go around stealing twice from each NPC to avoid the third time, and you are fined. And they are adding the ability for the guards to invoke decay penalties if the offender has no gold to pay the fines.
Speaking of that Cabana thing,
What?
so eventually you'll be able to figure out who's wanted in that one town's most by public API.
Who steals the most is essentially what it's going to be.
But thank you. Again,
The most items stolen.
reason why public API needs to be easier and accessible for everybody. Hello.
Well, that they need to release more data, and the only problem is what do you do with all that data? You got to find a use for it. So now you'll be able to have a if you open up a chest and you can steal from it, it's now going to say steal all instead of take all.
Yeah, it's going to let you know that if you click that button, you are stealing everything, not just taking things.
Yeah,
nice
quest items.
change.
Yeah, quest items in your main inventory in preparation for the upcoming reset and to fix several issues with quest flags related to quest items not being in the main inventory. They're now going to restrict quest items to your main inventory only, so you can't put them inside of bags or other things. No respawn in story scenes. They have removed respawning of monsters and resources in certain story scenes that provide quest companions, including the Crypt of the Avatar Necropolis,
Just
Blood
a little
River
too
Massacres.
late for Jackie.
Hey, don't forget that. Just allow, I have no problems with 2 of those 3 quest lines. It's that 3rd one. Just
I'm going to wait till next release to attempt to finish it now.
Well, what about the multiple entry points for the overworld?
You know,
So-
I have yet to get in.
You
This
haven't
is one of
experienced
those
with
things that? No, this is one of those things that I do want to check out, and I don't
Okay.
know if I'm going to be happy with, but we will see.
You know what? You're going to be sad when it becomes a little... It's going to be like Blood River whenever you teleport into Blood River. Or, not Blood River, Blood Bay. When you teleport into Blood Bay, you get to choose your entry point. And so that's going to be what they're doing. So the
Again,
first place I did that
I'm
was Blood Bay.
reserving
You're going to
my
reserve...
opinion until I actually test it out.
So
Absolutely.
next week, Laz will be bitching about the fact that he now has to click another button to teleport into a scene.
Well, I'm curious how it's going to interact for those of us who've set up our towns with specific entry points, and now you're going to give people an option to come in somewhere else. And you know what? I really don't want to field questions from people who decided to click another button that was offered them when I already have it set up for them to come into a specific place. So I'm curious, and again, until I see how it actually functions, I'm going to reserve my opinion on that to see.
So that just means you need to make sure that you get the forum post up there and say multiple entry points for POTs and say make that customizable by the POT owner.
Well, we've already asked for the customized signs, and again, we got the customized starting points in POTs. So and again, right now, this is looking like it's only for those quest towns.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to hope and keep my fingers crossed that this doesn't ever apply to POTs, but that remains to be seen in the future as well.
Yep.
I mean, first off, if I go into some place like Airy, do I really want to enter somewhere else into Airy? Usually I want to get in there and talk to that town crier and get to that main market up front. So why would I want to come in the back? I just don't get it. Unless...
Well, sometimes you just want to go in the back door.
Well, okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Yes, you will. And looking at the time, it is that time for us to talk about that NBNN app, which is available on all of your electronic devices. Just go to the appropriately named store, and you can go to the Android iTunes store. You can go to the Apple iTunes store, the Amazon App Store, or the Google Play Store. And you can do a search for NBNN, Shroud of the Avatar, or Soda, and find the NBNN Soda app. And you can have access to all the best links to everything related to Shroud of the Avatar, including, you know what, Lunch with Laz and Jack podcasts, updated daily. Who else? What else do you need then to listen to Lunch with Laz and Jack 57 times a day? And then you also have WRFB, you have Twitch, you have the Daily Britannian, Soda Help, Soda Wiki, Soda Map, all kinds of stuff related to Shroud. All those links are there, including Shroud Marketplace. And what? Why do I... Damn it.
What?
Why do I have insulin syringes inside my pants?
I don't know. That's probably how you stabbed yourself with your syringes earlier today.
Well, are they used or not used? Those are used. Yep. Okay, so then after that...
Moving right along.
don't forget the NBNN calendar is available on the app, as well as if you go to the webpage nbnn.info, you can click on the calendar button at the top, and then you can access the community calendar, which Laz has gratefully aggregated all the available community calendars that he knows about related to Shroud of the Avatar. And that means that if you have one and it's not listed, or if you want to add events and you have a Gmail account, you need to email news@nbnn.info, and that guy will eventually do something with it. No idea what that's going to be. Anything else you want to say about that?
Yeah, Derek from Vertus Sanctuary got his calendar added, so all the good
The Vertus
stuff.
Sanctuary events is added. Woohoo!
So his calendar is added, and as we told you on yesterday's show, he's got a bunch of events coming up this week, and of course, now that they're on the calendar, we will, of course, read them off. But if you want to know what's going on in and about Shroud of the Avatar on a daily basis, this calendar is for you. So
That is
Jack, you want to
correct.
tell the boys and girls what's going on around town today?
Not at all.
All right. Forget
So
about it.
this-
We're just going to get
yeah.
out of here. We're not going to
Yeah.
tell anybody
It is-
anything today.
Yeah, I mean, it's Taco Tuesday. The only thing
It
that they
is.
need to know about is
Go
tacos.
get your tacos.
Yeah. And then don't forget, the community calendar is all in Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time, which is game server time.
Patty, just to answer
Monday-
your question, real quick.
Oh,
He asked if have we thought about making those daily updates into a podcast that people could listen to offline. I don't know about offline.
well,
Actually,
you can.
yes, you can become
you-
a patron and you get access to all those recordings that I believe you can download off our Patreon and listen to all the past podcasts of this year. All at your fingertips just for you. I believe we do have that option.
Well,
I'll
the-
double check that.
That and if you have the NBNN app and you want to download the daily show, you can do that, and that will save a lot of bandwidth as well.
I don't know if there's an option to do that off the app.
Well, if you know how to mess around with things, you can do it.
Well, yes.
But that's
If
messing
you're a
around with
tech
things.
guru,
Yeah.
you can probably figure out how to do that.
Hey, yeah. I found a video I wanted to save the other day, and imagine that I downloaded it.
But
We won't
moving
mention what
right along.
website it was on. Okay, so
Debbie
moving right
Does
along.
Dallas,
Man, I loved that when I was a kid.
Behind the green door.
Okay. You remember when I
I
kept on
do.
doing behind the green door jokes left and right, and no one got it?
And no
That
one
was
got
awesome.
it. We actually had that. Where did we have that tucked away? That was part of one of our intros.
Oh,
That was
jeez.
the original splash screen. Was doing the magic behind the green door. Nobody ever got that one.
well, it took you a little bit too. It's like it finally clicked. But don't
Yes,
forget,
Freddie, you can use the
Yeah.
NBNN app and listen to the daily podcast through that while you're driving every day. I usually have that up after today's show by 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So usually within an hour after this show ends, today's podcast will be up within the hour usually. Usually no longer than 2 hours, and then it's there till tomorrow's show. So yes, you can do that. Thanks for asking.
and don't forget, you can always tune into WRFB at 12s and 6s around the clock
And catch us then
and listen to the two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to.
on WRFB. Radio Free Britannia.
Yes. Today at 2 p.m., you can always join Sean Silverfoot for the
Sean?
Paxlayer. Sean Silverfoot. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not reading. I'm just like saying
On
things.
autopilot today.
Yeah. Don't know what the hell. Words. Complicated. Paxlayer Town Manager Hour out in the town of Paxlayer. Or if you're interested, go join him in Discord or message him in game and say, hey, tell me about Paxlayer. And he'll give you lots of information. At 3 p.m., you can join Wintermute Offcoff on the overworld map outside of Owl's Head for the EVL Euro Dungeon Crawl. At 7 p.m., if you're interested in joining the Monster Mash.
They did the mash. They did the Monster Mash.
You can also join Zenny for the EVL Monster Mash Dungeon Run. 7 p.m. on the overworld meeting on the overworld outside of Soultown. I'm sorry, Owl's Head. Owl's Head.
Owl's Head.
Eventually, I'll even click on one of these events to actually expand them.
Read
So,
it? Yeah.
Yeah, this is all straight from memory. Saturdays, Soultown. Then 7 p.m. If the hanging out with EVL isn't interesting to you and you'd much rather hang out with the Jade Dragons, you need to join Malhari for the dungeon run of Chilblain's Compendium of Pain and Suffering.
And suffering.
That's right. That dungeon is almost like
Yeah.
listening to Lunch with Laz and Jack for 12 hours straight.
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost
At 7
as
p.m.
bad.
Almost. At 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia
WRFB.
is the 70s at 7, and the final event of the evening is also on Radio Free Britannia,
WRFB.
and that's the Record Room. And that is our community calendar for this Taco Tuesday, September 26th.
That's right.
In Shroud of the Avatar.
Taco and Tequila Tuesdays. Of course, you got to have a shot of tequila while you're eating those tacos out there. And while you're doing that, don't forget that you are watching Lunch with Laz and Jack, or listening to Lunch with Laz and Jack here on NBNN or WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. You were going to say something?
I only do shots of Fireball.
Fireball.
Or Jaeger.
Fireball.
Or Jaeger. Those.
Don't give me
maybe
any Scorpion juice.
Maybe throw in some like Goldschlager or something like that, because you know what? I'm an adult, man.
The guy who don't drink. That's right.
Yeah.
But yes, don't forget you can tune in and check us out every Monday through Friday here inside Shroud of the Avatar on Twitch TV. If you missed that, you can catch us on YouTube every day in replays. You can check out our podcast and all sorts of other stuff. You can watch nbnn.info. And what happened here?
I don't know. What'd you click on?
There it goes. It's not what's not clicking. Okay, Think Pink coming up, and with a little bit of good luck, we will have the Think Pink in-game community cloaks available starting tomorrow or Thursday or Friday. Probably Friday. Probably Friday, to be on the safe side.
And I am the person responsible for sending those out.
Right. So if you don't get your cloaks, you better go speak to him, because he's going to be the guy responsible to getting them to you. And of course, if you've already donated, as soon as they become available, Jack will be making those deliveries, so you're not going to have to wait on them. And when you make donations to the Airy Fund, any of those donations, once you've made the donation, your stuff's going to start making its way to you. So go out and support Think Pink community cause at airyfund.org. And again, coming up, Arius is going to have some more information, probably end of week for you all. And we'll tell you all about that. Why is this not working today?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I don't know. It's just, I'm supposed to be able to slide through them, and it's not cooperating. Coilmore Wands, putting the magic in your hands. Check out Arius Coilmore if you want those custom-made wands. Scrota's music service. It's Scrota. It's music. And if you want him to come work your event or follow you around, you can hire him. ShroudMarketplace.com. We'll tell you about that in just a moment. The Britannian Mining Company, always looking for you to come on down and check out all the vendors down at Market Road. If you're looking for all the crafting reagents, items you need to get your stuff made, go check out Market Road in Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region, right next to the town of Etzer. relicsbyriddle.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. If you're looking for t-shirts, hats, patches, much more, go to relicsbyriddle.com. Use the promo code NBNN. When you check out, you'll save 10% on your purchase just for mentioning us. How about that? We'll save you a little money. You mention our show. WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, bringing you news, sports, and entertainment throughout the week. Areas Coilmore, GMC Top 20, The Deco Divas, Unmedicated Schizophrenia Parts 1 and Part 2, House of Omen, The Sarah and Andar Show, Wake Up New Britannia, Lunch with Laz and Jack. We've got a lineup you just can't beat, folks. And of course, last but not least, wouldn't be a complete day without telling you about Shroud Marketplace, shroudmarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs.
That's right. Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related, from accounts to Game Gold to Crowns of the Obsidian, all the way to services. Check out Shroud of the Avatar or shroudmarketplace.com for all of your virtual vendables. And check out the deco packs from the Deco Divas. Yes. New items, Deco Divas. Sweet. Deco. And don't forget, it is that time for us to thank the most important people around here. That's you guys. Thank you for watching out on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB. That's right. We love you guys. We appreciate you joining in and tuning in. And, of course, coming to join us here in studio or on set. Always happy to see all the people here come join us every day. We do appreciate it. And, of course, if you ever want to join us, we're here 5 days a week. But we got to get out of here for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more release notes, and hopefully the official ones for the upcoming release this Thursday. But till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.